The NEX5 is the latest scooter added to the lineup from Hiboy. I think it looks like something straight out of Transformers, but don't let that fool you. It has got one of the largest ranges I've seen for a scooter in this price range. So let's see what it can do, starting off with a speed test. This is the speed test. Hiboy says the NEX5 can get up to 19 miles per hour. There are 4 speed modes, well really 3 speed modes. The first one is like a walk assist mode. You just double tap the power button to switch modes. So let's see how fast each goes. This is walk assist mode, and my app isn't even registering a speed. On the scooter, it says 3 miles per hour. For speed mode 1, I got 12 miles per hour. Speed 2, 16. And speed 3, the highest mode, 18 miles per hour, which is one shy of the rating of 19. Now 18 miles per hour is on the fast side of the scooters I reviewed in this price range. The NEX5 has a 350 watt motor in the front wheel, powered by 2 36 volt 7.5 amp hour batteries that can be removed with one of the 2 keys they send, and takes 8 to 10 hours for a recharge. It's one of the heavier scooters in this price range at 40 pounds. It can carry a rider up to 220. I'm 185 and wanted to see how long it would take to reach 18 miles per hour. The acceleration isn't the fastest or slowest for this range, kind of right in the middle, and took just under 14 seconds to top out. Okay, this is the range test. Tracking app open, start workout. Let's see how far I can go. While on the range test, let me tell you all the things I liked and didn't like about the NEX5, starting off with the look.
It's different than all the other scooters Hiboy makes, so if they wanted to stand out, they've definitely done it with this model. It's not my favorite scooter design, but not bad.
Hiboy is one of the powerhouse brands for scooters in the $300 to $800 range, with 10 models to choose from, anywhere from kids scooters to dual motor off-road. The NEX5 is one of their newest models, comes in either black or yellow, and is being sold for $749.
Most of their scooters have air-filled tires, which I prefer. This one doesn't. It's got 2 solid tires. I get the reason why people like solid tires. You don't have to worry about flats, and I have had my share of flats over the years. But man, it's just, the ride is just so much more bumpier than air-filled. They try to make up for that with the dual spring suspension. On the front, it's at the bottom of the stem. And then in the rear, they do have dual springs, but it's hidden. Can't really see them. Most of this trail is new and smooth. There's a few rough sections here and there. And when I hit those, it is a very bumpy ride.
Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but I've lost my first battery bar. There's just this kind of U-shaped battery, line here, and the first section is gone. But I have gone 5.32 miles with a 31-minute ride time.
Handlebars are super low. I'm 5'11", and I really got to reach down. It makes me feel top heavy. The handlebar length is pretty narrow as well. So just those 2 things kind of make me feel a little less stable than I normally do on scooters.
There's no size rating for the NEX5, but I will say the shorter you are, the better. You'll feel more comfortable, and it will be easier to manage and control.
Okay, the app says 51% battery life. I've gone 13.16 miles with an hour and 25-minute ride time, and been averaging 17 to 18 miles per hour.
I do like the deck. I've got plenty of standing room for a smaller scooter. Usually the scooters in this price range have a skinny and short deck.
I could almost fit my size 10.5 shoes one in front of the other. There is plenty of standing room, and the stem is almost straight up and down, which gives a lot of space between the handlebars and my waist. It really didn't feel cramped for being such a small frame scooter.
Okay, battery's at 21%, and I've gone 22.67 miles with a 2 hour and 23-minute ride time, and still getting the same top speed as I have with the full battery, about 17, 18.
I was happy with the power consistency until about 3 minutes later.
I checked the battery life about 3 minutes ago, and I had 21% battery, and now I've got 0 and the scooter's dead. So just keep in mind that when this says 20%, that's pretty much game over for the battery.
Even though I had to walk a mile back home, I was still impressed with the range of 23.65 miles on speed mode 3. That is short of the rating of 31 to 41 miles. I think you could get that if you lowered the speed mode to level 1 or 2. Elevation gain wasn't that bad at 708 feet. There was a small hill right by my place where I started and ended the test. Now 23.5 miles is the second largest range in this category. The NEX5 has a hill rating of 15%.
This is the hill test. I measured this hill last video, so it's 12 to 13%, about 1.5 to 2 blocks long. I've got a full battery, pedal assist level 3, 0 momentum. Let's see how I do. This is the hardest part here. Holding at 7, down to 6. I don't think, oh, down to 5. Is it gonna make it? Down to 4. Up to 6. Coming over the top, up to 7, and there we go.
The NEX5 comes with electrical and mechanical brakes with a rear disc brake. To test them out, I came down the same hill I did the hill test on. The brakes aren't my favorite. When you first squeeze them, they are a little jarring, but do stop quick. Hiboy does offer an app for the scooter.
Okay, let me show you what the app has to offer. Open it up. This is the home screen, so you can lock and unlock the scooter. One press of a button. It's got your miles per hour. You can turn on and off the lights and then change the speed mode. Up in the top left tells you how much battery you have left, 82%, and top right is your odometer, your trip odometer. In the settings, you can change from miles per hour to kilometers, turn the cruise control on and off, and that engages when you hold the throttle down for 10 seconds. This is your backlight, so you can decrease the backlight. And at the lowest level, I can't even see the screen. And that's at the highest level, and I can barely see the screen. And that's it. Very easy to navigate app.
And here's an overview of the LCD screen and thumb throttle pad. Keep in mind the screen doesn't flicker. That is a result of my camera.
Now the screen is kind of harder to see, but it displays your speed, battery life, and speed mode. On the throttle, there's the power button. Double tap it to change the speed mode. Single tap to turn on the lights. And then if you hit it 4 times in a row, that will display the total odometer for about 10 seconds.
The NEX5 has an IPX4 rating, which means it's dust and waterproof, and comes with a 1-year warranty. Overall, here's what you can expect if you're around my weight of 185 pounds. A top speed of 18 miles per hour on speed mode 3, an average acceleration for this price range, reaching that speed in just under 14 seconds. Range is fantastic, the second highest in this price range. Hill climbing ability is slow, but powered up a 13% slope, and brakes are a little jarring, but do stop you fast. The biggest thing that impressed me was the range, and that's really why you would get something like this. It's hard to find a scooter that will reach over 20 miles per hour for this price range. If you want to see other brands I reviewed in this range, check out my website, electricrevolutionreviews.com. I've got that link and a link over to Hiboy in the description. So thanks for watching, hit that like button before you go, and be sure to subscribe for the latest in electric bike, board, and scooter reviews. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.